What's good with Sergeant Show? I'm your host, Sergeant Show, and tonight we are drinking and reviewing beers. I know it was against my better judgment, but I brought Tiny J to do a review with me.
What up, show-offs? You know why it was against your better judgment?
Because I shouldn't let you out of your hole. You'll get too used to being out of your hole if I let you out of your hole.
Plus, you're letting that guy run the camera.
Mr. E's on the camera.
Mr. E's here trying to make Tiny J.
It's obviously crooked. It's obviously crooked.
So we're doing some of the local breweries tonight. We're here at Central Standard Brewing. They said when we got up to the counter that this was a manly beer. They said that we needed to try this manly beer. What was the name of it again?
Oh, I want to hear you try to pronounce it.
It was, no. What was the name of the beer?
Tasseomancy.
Tasseomancy, which is a smoked saison.
With what's in it?
Tobacco and lemon zest. And what else, Mystery?
Black tea.
Black tea.
Black tea.
So this is black tea, tobacco, and lemon zest.
What'd you do? Bring me a candle to drink?
I brought you a candle. You hope it's a candle. You know how we do this. We find every beer in the universe. We rate them on a scale of 1 to 12. It's a 12-pack scale. And we take 3 big gulps.
Oh, have you smelled this? It smells smoky.
All right. Let's do this. 3 big gulps.
Sounds like you guys might need to chase it with scotch.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, we got a Diggler face.
Whoa.
Man.
We have a Diggler
I
face.
feel like I just chewed up a cigar and ate a boot.
See? I told you there was leather in it.
Ugh.
You can taste the leather in it.
Yeah.
You can taste the leather. You can taste...
Hey, do you realize I've been without tobacco for like 8 months? You trying to...
This is a...
That's why I knew Tiny J was not man enough for this beer.
I want to just say, what a clusterfuck of flavors
Well,
in this beer.
My
I
mouth
mean,
is still going
I
nuts.
think the technical term for it is a clusterfuck. It's all over the place. It's like it's sour, it's tart, and it's got like that tobacco and leathery kind of like, man. And it tastes like they literally brewed this in a forest fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a leather boot left in the middle of a forest fire.
Let's
Wrapped
not be
in
too
to-
hasty.
wrapped in tobacco
Tiny J's
leaves.
always trying to be too hasty.
Whew.
You know what I mean? Like he's always trying to be too hasty. Let's take 3
You know,
more
this
big-
would help if it had some heat to it.
Sometimes the second 3 big gulps, you know, you get over that initial. Let's do it.
Okay, that wasn't as...
It's the finish, isn't it?
It's sour at the end.
It's like when you're drinking it, you're thinking, okay, the smokiness
Yeah.
isn't bad. It kind of goes with everything. And then after you finish and you sit there for a second, you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
That's a lemon zest.
Okay. I gotta say, been down here a lot. I've had a lot of Central Standard Brewing beers. This is probably the first one I really haven't ever liked.
As I recall, the last time we were here, I gave them 3 consecutive 8s.
Something like that. And they
So-
were all good beers.
Really, really good beers. They do really good beers. What scale of 1 to 12? What are you thinking? Whoa.
I mean, 4. I wouldn't order this again. And I'm sorry because I like coming here, but this is a 4.
You know, this is one of those perfect examples of different flavor palettes, right? And I'm still a smoker. I still smoke cigars. So this hits me a little bit differently. I'm going to give this a 7, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I think if I was still chewing, I would love this.
I don't like the finish.
Yeah.
The sour finish is the one thing that turns me off. But like when I'm smelling this beer and getting my first 3 big gulps, it's good as I'm drinking it. The only thing I don't like is as it finishes. So a 7 from me, a 4 from you. That's probably the biggest spread we've ever had.
Yeah, and I gotta say, don't let my score dictate this. I see a lot of those beers around here.
This is a perfect example of your taste, your individual taste can make such a huge difference in a beer.
It sounds like Tiny J's just not quite a man yet.
I don't think he is. I think one of these days this little boy will grow up into a man, but not today, and that's what's good with Sergeant Show. And if you aren't watching this, who gives a shit? It's more good beer. for the rest of us. We're Oscar Mike.